Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, The Oak of Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my fellow Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to be reading your energy on the left. We're going to tap into your person's energy on the right. Then we're going to take a look at what's going on between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energy that I may be picking up on. And I also urge you to play with time. This could be a previous connection, a current situation, or an energy moving towards you within the next couple of weeks or so. Taurus, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but we are undergoing a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Libra, the sign of beauty and balance. So if you haven't checked out that reading, it is up for you to view, and I think you should. Thank you so much for all your love and support on this channel. It really means a lot to me. I'm sending you so much light and so much love and healing and strength. If this reading resonates, Taurus, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, Spirit, let's hop in. See what comes through for my Taurus out there regarding the person, if they are romantically and energetically linked to. Clear messages for their highest and greatest good. All right, Taurus, how you're showing up in this connection? The Lover's card. In love, Gemini energy. You could be dealing with the Gemini or have Gemini in your placements. You're viewing this person as the Fool. Could be dealing with an Aries. You're viewing the connection as the Two of Swords. Okay, so there's some uncertainty here. Maybe you feel like your person needs to make a decision. Maybe you guys are needing to make a decision. But your person, with the energy of the Fool, it's almost like they're ready to take a leap of faith, or at least that's how you're viewing them. Maybe you view them as a little foolish. We'll see. They're showing up as the Magician in reverse, Gemini and Virgo energy. They're viewing you as Strength in reverse, Leo energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. So they know that you're a little depleted by whatever has transpired here. They're viewing the connection as the Tower in reverse, Scorpio and Aries energy. So there's an energy of avoidance, avoiding an argument, avoiding a Tower moment. We'll see. What's going on between you, the King of Swords in reverse. So there could have been a fight or an argument, a disagreement of some sort. Someone here is unable to make a decision regarding the other person. The center of your reading, we see the Eight of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So for some of my Taurus, you guys have been separated from this person, or this is a soulmate in separation, but they're returning. Or at least that's in the energy. Maybe you guys want this person to return. And then we see the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there was some manipulative energy here. A victim consciousness is what I'm hearing. And I think it's coming from your person because they're in the energy of the Magician in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse, they're tricksters. They're selfish. They do what they do for themselves and they only think about themselves. And then we get the Ten of Swords. So there has been an ending here, some sort of a separation, betrayal. There's heartache, there's heartbreak. But with the Eight of Cups in the center of your reading, I feel like there's an opportunity, or Spirit is giving you a chance to rectify this situation, to come back together for closure, for healing. Let's get some clarity, shall we? So my Taurus are in the energy of the Gemini, the Lovers. So you guys are faced with a decision about this person, whether to hold on, whether to move in the direction of something new. But there's a strong magnetic spiritual connection here with the Lovers showing up, as well as the Strength card here and the Fool. These major arcanas, they're significant of a soulmate or even a twin flame. So let's see. Spirit, why is the Lover's card here for my Taurus? So we get the Eight of Pentacles. You guys, you want to work on this, or there's an energy of wanting cooperation, wanting collaborative equilibrium. You guys are possibly, you know, leveling up, working on your finances, doing the healing work, the shadow work that's needed in order for this relationship or this connection to grow. You possibly work with this person, or like you see them at the gym or in your neighborhood. I feel like at one point this connection was very promising. Both of you were on the same page. But what has happened along the way? So we see the Fool card here, Aries energy, and the Lovers again in reverse. Whew. So I'm getting an energy that this person possibly took a risk and moved on into another direction, or they decided to embark on a journey that was apart from you, Taurus. But I've noticed how she's like looking in the mirror here. She's focused on the past. She's reminiscing. So this person, if they made a decision to move away from you, they're really rethinking that. They're recognizing how strong and telekinetic this connection is. Now you're viewing the connection as the Two of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, a lot of my Taurus, you guys are needing to make a decision. You guys are at a crossroads on whether or not to give to the situation, because a lot of you have been feeling abandoned by this person, left out in the cold, like you guys are alone in this connection, in this situation. You guys may be at a distance from this person. Maybe they moved to a different city, state, or I'm just hearing that they moved on, but they're still in your energies. Like, all right, they're showing up as the Magician in reverse. Spirit, why is this here? And the Six of Wands, yeah, they're ignoring you. They're ignoring this connection because they're in a selfish energy. They can't manifest. I feel like this person, they're going through it since you guys have separated. Maybe you guys had a really difficult ending with the Ten of Swords and this person. It's thrown them off course. It's caused them to have an imbalanced solar plexus chakra. They're unable to open their heart, their mind. They're unable to see things clearly within the 5D, which causes some major disruption within the 3D. Now they're viewing you as the Angel of Strength in reverse, Leo energy. And the Three of Wands. You guys are definitely at a distance, and they view you as using all your power and your courage to move in a different direction. You guys are possibly not communicating, or communicating very little at all. But they know that they've hurt you. They know that this situation has drained you, has thrown you off course. You guys are really mirroring each other's energy, that's for certain. They're viewing the connection as the Tower in reverse, so they're avoiding something here. And the Eight of Wands, avoiding communication, avoiding forward movement and progression. And we're going to see why, okay? For some reason, they were unable to come towards you, or they're unable to communicate. Between you, we have the King of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups. This person was selfish, but I feel like you're this person's wish come true. They've been drinking, having arguments, disagreements with people around them. They're very reactive when someone mentions you. They're very triggered by this connection, by this situation. That could be why they're not reaching out. They feel like it would set them back. But regardless, the Eight of Cups is here in reverse, so they want to return. And the Seven of Wands, but there are some blockages that they have to unblock you, Taurus. That's what I'm hearing, or you need to unblock them. But they don't feel protected since you've been gone. They feel like, you know, you don't have their back anymore, Taurus. And they're really, it's hurting them. Now, between you, we see the Seven of Swords. So someone here was being mischievous, being selfish. Of course, I think it's your person. And the Seven of Cups, yeah. They may have had a lot of options in love. A lot of things that they were focused on that wasn't this connection. But we're getting two sevens. So that could be significant. But more than all, with the 2-7 showing up, I don't feel like they're in the energy of like they've made the right decision. Death in reverse. There's unfinished business here, unhealed wounds, unhealed traumas. Someone here was unwilling to change. This could be you, Taurus. This could be them. But with death showing up, scorpionic energy, change is coming. There's inevitable change happening here. They want to return, but I don't think they know how. They're afraid that there's going to be fights, arguments, that it won't be an easy return. They know that you're still hurt by this, that you're triggered by this ending or by whatever has happened between you. But they're not feeling the love. They're not feeling appreciated. They're feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, conflicting. It's a very heavy energy. The chaser, so someone here was codependent and a fear of abandonment. And I think if you guys have pulled your energy, if you guys have moved in a different direction, it's triggered some abandonment issues within this person. And I feel like it's kind of contradiction because they were in the magician energy. This person could have been the one that abandoned you, and now they're feeling rejected because you make them happy. And there's an energy of wanting to return to that happiness, wanting to enjoy each other's company, enjoy what you had before all this nonsense. Yeah, a hand of cards. Someone here is taking a risk, but they're being strategic about it, Taurus. So I do feel like this person, they're going to come in with some communication. And we get the runner and the chaser. I feel like this person wants you to chase them, Taurus, but because you're not, it's really like, it's shocking them. They're like, what? Look at this. This card popped out while I was shuffling. Talking. They do want to talk. So you guys could be getting a message from this person, Taurus. 7 days, 7 weeks. They have a lot to say. That's what I'm getting. Like this person, they've got a lot of work to do within themselves, within this connection, but they're changing and they're transforming. I'm even getting like this person is going through like a dark night of the soul because of all that's transpired. And we get soulmate, but they are your soulmate, and they could just be realizing that, or they're just waking up to that notion. Entrapment. They're feeling trapped. This person could have had you in a third-party situation. Some of my Taurus, you guys know about it. But if you didn't know, now you know that there's something in this person's life that is I'm getting blocking them from coming towards you. This could be a person, possibly a third party, a romantic rival. It doesn't always have to be a romantic rival, you know, work, friends, family, their thought process. Maybe they were being very foolish. Maybe this person didn't expect to have such strong feelings or such an immense contract with their with you and your soul. Let's see what this person would like to say to you. I'm curious, or what they're gonna say when they come in. Spirit, clear messages for Taurus. I see life differently now, yeah. You've caused a major awakening in this person. I don't know what you did to this person, Taurus, but they're all in their feels, and I won't let you down. They want a second chance, and they want to prove to you. It's like all your hard work is paying off. Finding out the truth crushed me. Some of my Taurus, you guys found out something about this person, or their actions really hurt you, really put a damper on your trust for them. And I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, for some reason, whatever this third party was. And I'm even hearing like a negative friend or a family member that just didn't want to see you two together. But they can be their self with you. And that's what they're starting to realize, Taurus. Is like no one else. You came closer than anyone. That's what I'm hearing. All right, Spirit, what else? Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision, or you didn't. But they're really trying to see things from your perspective with that death energy. Spirit is saying follow your intuition. You already know the answers you seek. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. And warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. So if this person left you, abandoned you, made you feel less than, it's best that they chase you. Children are an important part to this partnership. And what I'm getting most, this person was emotionally immature. They were in a child, like I said in the beginning, victim consciousness. They didn't know how to love, or their love language, it didn't mesh with yours. And yeah, I feel like they were in love with you, or they're in love with you, but they just don't know how. This was new to them. Highest good, I am a conduit. So they are, seeking guidance. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can let you act through me. I offer myself to you. May I be a conduit for your blessings. Use me for the highest good. And then we get competition. I am yours alone. So I definitely feel like this person had other people, external influences that were just in their ear, being very hostile, making them feel trapped. But I do feel like they're freeing themselves here because they can't get you out of their energy, Taurus. Like, that's just what I'm feeling. You were this person's happiness, their home. They're ready to take a leap of faith no matter the consequences. They're ready to put in the work. They're ready to chase you. Attachment, there's that energy of being attached to you, but also attached to whatever this is that impeded the growth of this connection. Broken heart. Yeah, some of my Taurus, this person broke your heart, or vice versa. I feel like both of you guys are very heartbroken at this time. Yeah, and because of that, there's a closed heart chakra, or even a solar plexus chakra. This person is blocked. They're really going through some karmic issues. Door to romance, but they do love you, and they do want to come in. So number 33, master number, I feel like they've learned the lessons, or they're learning the lessons, and they want to express that to you. All right, I'm going to leave that there, Taurus. I'm sending you so much love and light. I hope it helped. Until next time, good luck and goodbye.